Hello guys, this is me again, coming at you with another toy review that I haven't done in God knows how long. But enough of the formalities and whatnot. Let's just get right into probably my very first Transformers review, because why not? I got this at a local dollar store the other day, and I'm just like, what the heck, I'm just going to review this now, because it's not too bad. We're going to be taking a look at a reissue / repaint of Transformers Universe Legends Class Bumblebee. Yeah, it's a little tiny there. Let's pull it up there a little bit. Yeah, that is Bumblebee, or, yeah. As you can tell, this Bumblebee was highly inspired by the G1 version of Bumblebee, except for the fact that he's obviously not a Volkswagen Beetle. As other toy reviewers and other Transformers fans tend to analyze, Volkswagen wouldn't approve of the idea of having Michael Bay use Bumblebee as a Volkswagen Beetle because they don't want their cars apparently being portrayed as war machines, quote unquote. Thank you very much for that, Hitler, you and your dubious history. But enough of that little trivia. Let's take a look at the figure itself, as well as its box. I do have the box here. It's you can see it's this one. You can see the art of Bumblebee on there with his blue-eyed face, his classic G1 head. It's a red Autobot logo. But once again, unfortunately, this is another example of Hasbro's inconsistency in promotional box art. This Bumblebee is heavily based upon his first release back in 2009. I think Optibotimus reviewed that version of the figure. As you can see here, this has like a more bluer looking windows and blue headlights, and that Autobot logo on the original figure is red. I know it's black on there, but still, yeah, it's kind of weird. As you can see, there's the instructions on how to transform this figure. And here's the figure itself to point out the major differences between the 2009 version and this version. This, well, as you can see, it has bigger black highlights on here, kind of like a Bumblebee's Camaro mode in the Michael Bay movies. It also has, for some strange reason, these red details on here that I can never truly understand why they put that on there. It doesn't detract too much from the figure, but it's kind of odd. And the headlights here are basically unpainted. You could probably see where they would paint it there, but it's weird. And there's the back here. This vehicle's heavily inspired by like a Transformers animated Bumblebee vehicle, but other than that, you got the underside of the vehicle with the legs showing. Sort of juts out a little bit, but not too bad. But other than that, it's not too bad. It's like a more articulated version of all those 1980s Transformers G1 mini-bots, like the original G1 Bumblebee, which I do not have because I am not that much of a collector, but yeah. Now, to transform this guy, you're going to have to grab the front of the car and open it up like that, and pull his pelvis out like that. There's a hinge back there as far as you can see. And you pull his feet out like that. Kind of like that. And then you split his feet apart. Basically, those are his big old classic big car feet that he usually has in the G1 cartoon. Now you're going to have to split the arms apart. The torso's already opening up here. We're already good there. Just rotate the arms there. Yeah, car door arms, yeah. And then you open his body up, and that reveals his well-detailed head, which I might say is very good. And there he is in robot mode. As you can see, he has a very good detailed head here. Not too bad of articulation. It's much better than, like, as I said before, the other. Like, it has more better. My brain just didn't work right there, but it has better articulation than the original '80s mini bots. As far as you can see, he has a ball joint articulation on his legs here. His knees are not articulated; they're just molded like that for some reason. Why? I think he looks like a chicken like this. Look at those chicken legs. But yeah, it's really weird. But it's not too detracting of the figure. He's got those big feet to compensate for it. He's got this nice car backpack, which isn't too bad of a kibble. And he's got his little gray gunmetal gray arms here hidden behind these doors, which I guess he could use as shields or something. But yeah, sadly, I do not have any actual other Transformers figures to scale with. I do have some Transformers Energon figures, but I kind of regret buying all those Transformers Energon figures. I don't even want to go into that because I absolutely despise those figures, knowing how much of a gigantic failure that Transformers Energon was. I know some people may like it, but I'm sorry, it sucked. And I feel stupid for buying those toys when I was little. That's another story for another day, but yeah. He has ball joint articulation on the leg, as I explained before. Foot articulation that goes up and down like that due to the transformation, as well as arms that basically move slightly in and out. There's not much clearance due to the design of his arms here. And they push in and out due to the transformation, obviously. And they rotate 360, no doubt. Sadly, no head articulation and no weight. Unless you count his articulation, that being in the waist. But no, technically there's no waist articulation. But other than that, it's not too bad. He's a very tiny figure, though. I don't have any other figures to scale him up with, so I'm just going to go scale up with some other random toys that I have right now. You might see these in other of my reviews. Yeah, let's scale it up with Bandai Ultra Hero Series number 1 Ultraman. Yeah, he's like, I'm saying he's around 3 inches tall, maybe? I don't know. I think that's 3 inches tall. Yeah, I think so there. And scale it up with a I don't know, I guess a Batman figure that I also got from the same dollar store. Yeah, I got this Batman figure because, I don't know, it looked good, had a good cape, had good detail, and it was cheap. Pretty cheap. But yeah, I could review that another day. If any of you want me to review this figure, just comment below and I'll do it. But other than that, that's Bumblebee there. Very good figure for his size. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Easily give him like a 5 out of 5. Perfect for his size. Just perfect amount of articulation. Just, it's pretty good. I like it. Other than that, I'll end the review here. And this is the Crazy Bling saying, see you later.